It's a styling challenge. And when I said during the runway, I'm already staying with mine.
I feel like I mentioned this maybe last week or the week before, but I've been watching RuPaul's Drag Race. I'm not on the most recent season. I'm watching old seasons. Like I'm on season, I think this is season 10. And one thing that RuPaul just said made me think about just the healing process in general. She said, you can look at it, but don't stare at it. And for me, that just speaks to like hyper fixating on, you know, whatever the fuck it is that I'm processing, dealing with. Like, I'm not gonna sit here and be worried about this all day or let it control, you know what I'm saying, my whole situation. I can look at it, but I can't stare at it. I like that. I'm gonna eat this lunch and then I'm headed to the grocery store. I have this cute windbreaker that I got from Anthropologie literally like 2 years ago that I just took the tags off. I never wore it, and I'm gonna wear it today because it keeps like raining on and off. And so yeah, anyway, I'll see y'all when I leave. Bye. Why do I feel so cute right now? Like I'm just going to the grocery store. Like, it just feels so cute. I love this little casual athleisure get up. Pop pants, thrifted from a friend. Top, gifted from Nike. Anthropologie. Bag, TJ Maxx. Socks, a friend of mine used to tie-dye like Nike socks. I bought these from him. And yeah, and I'm gonna put on some Nike whatchamafaces. What shoes? These, I actually love these shoes. What are these? These are the Nike Vomero 5s. I love these shoes. I think they're so cute. I think they look cute on everybody's foot. And yeah, I love them. So cute. Nike Zoom Vomero. Mine are so dirty because I walk in these all the time. These are my walking shoes. One of them. And yeah, I'm obsessed with them. I actually bought another pair in a different colorway because I love them so much. I really want to get another pair, and I want to get these P6000s, and I want to get a pair of Air Max. There's certain sneakers that just look better on my feet. Like, that's another thing about style, is figuring out what thing looks better on you. Not just because it's trendy or popular, but like which one looks best on your body, on your situation. And for me, those sneakers, the P6000 and an Air Max, great. Okay, what do I need to do? Wipe off my glasses. It is about to storm again. It's been like raining on and off today. So I have an umbrella in my bag in preparation for the storm. Kroger and Trader Joe's. Yeah, get some fruit. I need protein, so I'm gonna do chicken. And I do think I'm gonna do steak as well. This week's meal, because I still have potatoes and a sweet potato left, I need to use these potatoes. So this week it's gonna be like salmon and green beans and potatoes as my meal for the week. And when I don't want salmon, then I'll do the steak. So that's how we gonna run that. Breakfast, I still have enough breakfast things. I do need more eggs. Okay, let's go through what Mama got from the grocery store. So I got lamb meat, ground lamb for the first time because I want to make a pasta and I wanted lamb, and I got this really pretty pasta. Look at that. Cool. So I'm excited for that. All right, we got lamb. I got that beet juice again because I enjoyed it. It's not groundbreaking or anything, but I enjoyed it. Some bucatini noodles, arugula, my cereal that I love. I got these for the lamb pasta. This is sun-dried tomato and olive sauce. They were on sale, so I got 2 small ones. Those olives I got last week were so good. The Castelvetrano olives, so I got those again, also on sale. And some yellowfin tuna. Onions, garlic. And then from Trader Joe's, we have some calla lilies, some asparagus. I actually got 2 things of asparagus because I just pictured that I would need 2, but looking at it now, I ain't need 2 of these. I'll be eating a whole lot of asparagus, it looks like. All right. A friend of mine purchased these branzino fillets from Trader Joe's, and I was like, let me try these because they look really good. So I got branzino instead of salmon. Bananas. Never ended up making this plantain. I gotta make it tonight or it's over with. Chives. Got some sweet red cherries, some dill. These corn ribs. Love corn ribs, so I got these. And lastly, some avocado. And that is this week's purchase. Put these in here real quick. I have to run back out. I'll see y'all when I get back. Bye. Okay, now this is yum. That's shrimp and langoustine, plantain, asparagus with some garlic and some sweet onions, and an avocado. Yum. Dill and chives in there, buttered. I mean, a little lemon. Keeping it light, but keeping it tasty. So, eat up! I just washed my hair. I'm going to my homegirl's house today, and I'm gonna do a little bit of makeup. So just a little bit of concealer to cover up some hyperpigmentation I have. I had a bump right here that was sitting here for the last like month. It was small, but it was there and it was under the skin, like never turned into a whitehead. And I recently was able to get it, but now I have this big mark right there. So I'm gonna cover that up. Get this covered up down here. Yeah, it's like it's hot outside. We are gonna go to breakfast, but then after that, we probably just gonna go back to her house, watch Real Housewives. Like, it's a chill day, so I don't want a full face of makeup on. I just start feeling gross after a while. It just feels like heavy and a waste. So, yeah. All right, let's. Like that does the job. Just covering up a little bit of hyperpigmentation. And the other areas where I have some hyperpigmentation, it's like I'm okay if that's showing through. Like, it's not crucial that my skin looks flawless at this very moment. Like, seriously. So I'm okay with the little bit that's coming out. Like, yeah, cute. Okay, now a little under eye concealer, a little bit, because that helps I feel like that does something. I have a meeting today, but not until 5:30. It's not even 10 o'clock yet. Actually, it might be 10:40. I got up at 7 something. Yo, last night I cooked that food and I ate, and I was starting to get ready for bed at about, well, I finished eating by 9 p.m., but I didn't start getting ready for bed until closer to like 10:30. But I was in the bed by midnight, like I told myself I wanted to be. And man, I've been getting a good night's rest. I'm waking up feeling rested. Like, I'm not waking up feeling like groggy or anything. Like, it feels good. And I'm happy to be, you know, attempting to get back with a routine that feels like, yeah. Okay, I am gonna do a little blush just in that area. I'm not gonna bring it down. I'm just gonna keep it right here. Right here. Damn, see that area where I have the blemish? It's dry right there. I'm gonna set a little bit, not a lot. You know what I was thinking about doing? Some theater shit, like getting into some theater. And I know I shared that interest with y'all before about wanting to be in a play, but I've really been thinking about it, and I really feel like it's something I would be good at, honestly. And I've been seeing a lot of coverage from the Tony Awards, and it's just been making me feel like, hey, I think I can do that. Specifically a musical. Like, can you picture it? I can, no, yeah. Atlanta's been doing that annoying thing where it has to rain every day. Like, the day will be so beautiful and then it'll rain for like 15 minutes. So it's just humid as fuck, because I really wanted to straighten my hair, but there is no point when the weather is like this. Okay, let's put on mascara. You know what I'm in the market for? A cute Birkenstock sandal. I have Birkenstock flip-flops, but I have the foam ones. I want the legit like Birkenstock thong sandal with the studs on it. Like, I'm wearing my stud belt, and I think it would just be so cute if I had my Birkenstocks. They just don't have they don't have my size available. I've been looking for them. They also, no, they do have my size, but not in the color I want. But that's what I'm in the market for. I really want that damn sandal. It just would go perfect with my wardrobe, my summer aesthetic. My summer aesthetic is giving, like, you know, 2004 LA type vibes. like whatever that means. Like I'm picturing like Rosario Dawson, like Uma Thurman, like I know those are really random, but I just picture just like a tall lanky woman with like a low-rise cut jean, a cute belt, like a vintage top, and a thong sandal. Like that's gonna be me this summer. That's it. Kind of grunge, a little on the grunge side of it all, like grunge boho vibes. All right, so I've been using this Freck XL product to put my moles on now, and it is a like brown color. It definitely looks better than my black color. Like it doesn't say the color on it, I don't think. It just is the original Freckle. That's the name. Yeah, but it's not like a stark black color, so it looks better. All right, freaks, this is the look. And I'm not wearing a purse because I just don't feel like it. I just want to be like, you know what I mean? Like, hey, what's happening there? You know, like, yeah, like, ooh. You know what I'm saying? Like, I quickly can get to whatever I need to get to. Like, it's not that hard, you know? Like, what you need? Wallets here. Glasses cleaner here. And I got some bobby pins in there in case I want to pin my hair back. You know? Like, lip gloss, dotted. Lip liner in there too. You feel what I'm saying? Like, there's something back here. What's this? Oh, cell phone. Like, anybody ask for a cell phone? Like, I got pockets, baby. I don't need all of that. That's why I need to show this to the boys. Like, you don't need a purse, mama. You can use your pockets. When the guys stop using their pockets? Use your pockets, please. Okay, that's it. Oh, and I'm wearing my my little Adidas sneakers. If I was gonna wear a bag, it was gonna be between one of these. I was leaning towards this girl, like, you know what I mean? Or her, classic, like. But I'd just rather be hand-free, taking my laptop, and that's it. Let me call my ride. 11/11 on June 11th. Awesome. Amen. I'm getting some text from a guy. Oh, about a short film showcase. A short film showcase. Wow, at 11/11 on the dinner. Whoa. Oh, okay, it's not to be in it, it's to watch it. Got it, got it, got it. Bitch, I'm thinking they asking me to get my acting chops together. Okay, I'll sign up for that in a bit. Let me call my car. Oh, it's a little pricey. What is really going on? Oh yeah. Okay, car has been called, and that's it. I'm trying to decide, should I take a little snack? Sometimes my friend likes to surprise me and have nothing to eat. I'll take a banana. Like, we're going to breakfast, but this is that just in case. Oh, see you here in 2 minutes. Okay, I'll see y'all later. Bye.
I'm sorry, but you have to wait in line. I know, but my daughter.
God. Y'all, I just started Straw by Tyler Perry. I'm already worn out, and it's only been on for 10 damn minutes. Avocado, asparagus, langoustine, and the rest of that plantain. Lunch, yummy. Let's take a bite. Right. And you know what? I told her that. See, she doesn't understand the scale of the Trepidaricus. Good morning, my sweets. It's Friday, and today's plan is I'm gonna go over to a friend's house that I haven't seen since I moved. So that'll be nice to see her and catch up. I'm really going to try to avoid like talking about too much of what has transpired with me, because honestly it doesn't help me move forward when I keep like recounting the situation. And I guess what it is like, instead of me saying like going through the motions of saying exactly what happened, I'm gonna focus more on sharing like what I've learned in the situation, how I'm feeling now. And the reason why I'm sharing that is because I feel like a lot of us kind of just, when we see our friends, we'll talk about some shit that happened, not realizing that it's kind of setting us back. Like, you know, emotionally, we're like getting back into that place. For me, when I'm trying to heal, you know what I'm saying, and move forward, I can't keep talking about that shit. Right now, like my friends know, don't bring that shit up unless I bring that shit up type shit. Like, it's not helping nothing. Don't bring it up. I got to operate as if, you feel me? Like, time has moved. That's me though. Ooh, shit stinks. But yeah, that's today's plan. I also have work to do, so I'm gonna do some work. And this weekend, I feel like it's gonna be a lot of like me planning out some content. Be prepared to like get some content. Like right now, I am in my planning stage where I'm just like, you know, figuring out what I'm gonna be doing. But you will notice the bitch is about to be working, which I'm very excited for. I was sharing this with my, wait, did I tell y'all that I have a talent manager now? I think I may have only told the Patreon girls. But yeah, I officially have a talent manager. Hey. Yeah, and we basically have just been, you know, game planning what things look like. And I remember telling them like, yo, it just is exciting to me because I've worked as an influencer professionally since 2018, right? But having someone working with you and working for you to expand your brand and help you and support you, that shit just feels so legit. And it feels very like, it's like intentional work, because influencing for me was very like, oh, this just happens to work in my favor. Like, I was gonna post anyway. I was gonna get online and be myself anyway. And it just so happened to attract this brand and this opportunity and that opportunity and money. You feel me? But with aligning myself with someone who's specifically working with me to bring me work and all of that, it just feels very like, oh yeah, like we're doing this. And that's exciting. That has kind of, that has definitely made me excited to work in a way that I haven't felt in a while. Don't know where to put this. Maybe I'll just wash it. Definitely feels more like a Saturday than a Friday. Oh, Love Island. Love Island USA, because I don't watch UK. Love Island USA. I've shared my thoughts on TikTok Live, but I'm gonna tell you something real quick. Huda, get a grip. You're losing it, baby. Jeremiah, lean lip, but he's a cutie. Too much of a cutie. Like, he's very much pretty boy, but he gets a pass for me. Shelly, why is you acting like you can't choose between Ace and Austin? First of all, both those options are horrible, but Shelly is 22, Shelly is 27, Ace is 22. What is the attraction? What is the interest there? Shouldn't be any, especially since he chose a whole other bitch over you when he had the chance to choose you. That's number one. Number two, Austin does look like Frankenstein, and Frankenstein's skin was white and also a mix of Skeletor. However, Austin has shown interest in Shelly in a way that Ace has not. Interest and commitment. But I also understand Shelly's black intuition, which is saying this motherfucker would not date me outside of this villa. And it's come out that Austin is a Trump supporter. So yeah, that pretty much lines up. But I'm sure there's a part of her that's kind of sticking by Ace because she know like that's not going anywhere for real. Like, he's nice in here, but so I get it. But this brings me to my next point. Olandria and Shelly, the options that they have been given, it's disrespectful. Because if I have to see Taylor do this one more time, pull you for a chat? No, you can't pull me from a chat, you lanky fuck. Hey, he is the lankiest, longest, loosest ass nigga I've never seen. And I don't even call him Taylor. I call him barely there because his neck is barely there. Or you can call him Head and Shoulders because he ain't got no neck. It's this all the time, or he's like this. He looks like that pose from Daggone the Goofy movie. The pop star, he's always like that. He might have scoliosis. Something's going on with that situation. There's something going on with that back. No, something going on with that back. But I'm tired of Taylor because Taylor likes to act like kissing Olandria or being physical with Olandria is some kind of task, some kind of like, because when he kissed her in this latest episode, which was episode 9, he kissed her and tossed her to the side and immediately started celebrating with the bros like, I did it. Bitch, you ought to be so lucky that you got the chance to kiss this hoe. Olandria. I haven't seen a body better. Olandria be walking around that villa. I said, oh, excuse me, madame. Excuse me, madame. I just get out her way. Go ahead. And I be looking too if I was on that villa. Yeah. I just want 2 scoops of it. Olandria looked too good to have to settle for fuck ass Taylor. Yuck. Ugh, it's just horrible. It's like, yeah, we get it. You said you wanted a country guy and he's the country guy that's there. Wrong. And again, Olandria is 27 and I think he's like 24 maybe. Or maybe he's 22 too. He's young. But it's just like, I don't like this. You know what else I don't like? Ace. Ace, from the beginning, even when other people were liking him and was like, ooh, Ace is funny. Ace is da-da-da. Ace wasn't funny to me. Ace was being a hater. Ace was hating on Jeremiah, trying to poke at Jeremiah because Ace is 5'5", telling people he's 5'10". Joke's on you, sweetie. You ain't no damn 5'10", you wouldn't be 5'10" with dancing shoes on. And I'm tired of him saying he has a dance company. Girl, he is lining it up like he is an international choreographer. Baby, you are on TikTok and you do TikTok lives where you invite people from all over the world to dance with you on TikTok Live. And you teach them dances on TikTok Live. That don't make you an international choreographer. I'm not here to kill nobody's dream. If that's what he's going to do, that is fabulous. But the way he was saying it was like he was a dance choreographer. And it's like, huh? An international dance choreographer. He was like, I teach people to dance all over the world. Do you? Nothing wrong with saying you're a TikTok creator, popular content creator. You're 22 years old. Nobody expects you to have it all together. But that's part of his bag. It's kind of like propping himself up to be this more like mature, put together, conscientious person. When in reality, he's a 22-year-old, kind of gives fuckboy vibes. You know, how he did Amaya. I know people are on Amaya's ass, but I said this on TikTok yesterday. I do not blame Amaya for being short-tempered and going off. Because can you imagine getting chosen by a nigga and a mere few minutes later he pulls you to the side to say, bitch, don't think that mean nothing. Don't think that mean nothing. Don't touch me. Don't talk to me for real. And definitely don't call me babe, okay? He's lining up all these boundaries that really didn't need to be lined up in that way. It was very, to me, harsh and cruel and just like unnecessary. And that's the thing, like Ace just gives mean. And yeah, I don't like that. It's not gentlemanly, it's yuck. And he thinks that he's the most like, I know what to do ass nigga, and those always be the ones that don't, for real. So yeah, he's been getting on my nerves. Not feeling Ace at all. Charlie and that white girl, what's her name? Hannah. Snooze fest, don't give a daggone. Who else is next? Nick and Sierra, another snooze fest. Sierra's pretty. I could see one of the guys trying to get at her at some point. If anybody has the balls, like this whole cast is kind of boring. Like nobody has enough, like no one's taking the initiative to like, with the exception of Ace. Ace is, you know, shaking shit up by trying to get at Shelly. Now, Huda and Jeremiah, LOL. Girl. The secondhand embarrassment she's going to feel when this is all said and done, and she's looking at this shit and watching it, and I know she's the type of bitch that obsesses over shit. It's gonna take her a while to get over the embarrassment because, yeah, she's doing a lot. The first mistake she made was sharing that she had a kid with the girls and openly saying she wasn't gonna tell any of the guys until she knew that they liked her. The word entrapment comes to mind. I think whoever you're dealing with is allowed to know what it is that they are walking into. You don't get to, you know, manipulate them into having to stay with you because you all have built something before you disclose that you had a kid. That's unfair. It's emotionally manipulative. You know what I'm saying? Because of course now he's gonna feel like an asshole if he says he's not interested, and he doesn't want to be an asshole. I'm sure he doesn't want to look like an asshole on television. So she's kind of put this young man in a situation where now he's kind of like, even if he wasn't comfortable, he's got to be comfortable. That's what he's choosing to do. He doesn't have to do that, but that's what he's choosing to do. But girl, the veil is lifting, and she is becoming more and more annoying to him, which in my opinion is due to the fact that I think it's little things like she'll say something and he's like, oh, you talking to me like I'm a kid, like you talking to your kid or something. He never used to say that until he found out she had a kid. So it's like, you can tell that the kid thing bothers him a bit. It's starting to come out. He's getting irritated by her fucking naggingness, because she is a nagger. Oh, I thought you said you were gonna like me more. I thought you said you were gonna show me you like me more. Girl, what is you talking about right now? He's like, what? I haven't shown you that? It's becoming a lot. And what I'm not looking forward to is her breakdown when a bad bitch comes in that motherfucker and he says, I want to explore that. She done finally told one of the other guys that she has a kid, so then Jeremiah can talk to somebody else about it besides her and the girls. And she gonna say to him, you're an uncle. No, he ain't. No, he isn't. The only uncles your kid got is her pappy's brothers or your brother. That ain't her damn uncle. That's what's wrong with you. Stop doing that. Silly girl. She calling her and him mom and dad. We're the mom and dad of the village. He ain't no damn daddy. You the mama. And that's it. He ain't got no kids. Stop putting that on him. Crazy heifer. She just cuckoo. I can't with all that. Yeah, she's definitely stepped into that lane of delusion that's just like, oh girl. And I'm gonna blame it on the fact that they spend 24 hours with each other every single day. Cause babe, it's been 9 days. 9. Oh, and they did show us that they was doing something under them covers. Something was getting popped. So, yeah. What's next? Yeah, oh, so they brought some bombshells in there on the 9th episode. They alright. But one of them is big and country and black. And he's so clearly there for Olandria. Or he's supposed to be there for Olandria. We'll see how he gets to acting. But yeah, that's what he said. I'm here for Olandria, so Taylor better watch out. Taylor ain't gonna do nothing but move to the side. Taylor don't want Olandria. He can't do nothing with Olandria. So yeah, Taylor gone. If anything, the only reason why Taylor might not move to the side is just that male bravado. You can't have what's mine shit, but it ain't got nothing to do with Olandria. And Huda, ew, Huda was so embarrassing. Like when the bombshell was kissing Jeremiah and she was turned into the exorcist and had her head all switched over to look and see Jeremiah kissing the girl and was like, bitch, you better get up off him. Huda, 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 no Huda. Like, you've gotta knock it off, babe, for real. You really do. That is not your man. That's not your man. It's not. It's a lot of secondhand embarrassment going on when it comes to Huda. And when I say I know she gonna feel it later, I know she gonna feel it later. Like, that's gonna be tough. Jeremiah is not ready to be a stepdaddy. But we gonna see. We gonna see. Maybe he'll prove us all wrong. But right now, she is getting on his nerves. That's a fact. There's no denying that. She is getting on his nerves, and all he needs is a reason. And she's giving it to him. For real. Another thing, last thing about Huda. Huda is an actress. I've seen some TikToks showing Huda before she got into the villa. She's been in plays. She's a dancer. She's a singer. I think Huda is super aware of how she communicates, and she knows how to persuade an audience, i.e. the emotional manipulation. And so when it comes to the Jeremiah of it all, whenever they've had to have, you know, these serious conversations that she's had with him, it does seem very like, you're saying the thing you think he wants to hear, the thing that you've seen in movies. Like, she was like, your problems are my problems. Are they? It ain't been 2 weeks. Why would his problems be your problems? No. Why would his problems be your problems? Hey, that don't make sense, girl. Cause I know your problems ain't his problems. Notice how he didn't return the sentiment. He didn't say yeah, and vice versa. No, baby, your problems is your problems. It ain't. Hey, he said that's one way to look at it. Hell no. They need the option for friends to call them and tell them like, babe, chill, okay? You're looking crazy out here. You gotta chill. Whew. Yeah. So I've been watching that. Ginny and Georgia came back on. I'm gonna watch that because I've watched the last 2 seasons. It's not that great of a show, but it's like, I'll watch it. I really need to think about work today. It's been raining every day. I think it's gonna be one of those summers where it just randomly rains every day, which is really annoying. I don't mind the rain, I mind the humidity. Like, I can't do any different looks outside of just like my natural wash and go. But I do think in the next few weeks I will be going to Monica and getting my hair trimmed. And I like to get my hair trimmed when it's straight, so I just gotta look at the weather and see when's a good time to do that, because it's supposed to rain for the next week. Nothing but rain. Yeah. All right, girls, I'm on the way to meet my friend. We're gonna walk a few miles, talk a few miles, you feel? We need to fully catch up. Yeah. So, that's another thing with healing, girls. And it's not just, let me make sure I put this on the big screen. It's not about healing from a nigga. It's about healing from patterns and forgiving myself. And like, you know, all that shit. Like, it's bigger than, you know what I'm saying, a boy disappointed me. It is about way more than that. It's deeper than that. Maybe we'll have a larger conversation tonight when I get back. But yeah, I'm really like taking time to just care for myself. And caring for myself looks like spending time with my friends, talking to my friends, getting their perspective, and hearing about what's going on in their life. A lot of the times you and your friends might be going through things, you know, in a very similar way. And you don't know until y'all talk, you know? And that's why it's so important to keep up with your friends, to connect, make it a point, take initiative to see them, because, yo, it could be that one conversation I'd be like, wow, you was going through this too? Okay, my driver about to be here, so I gotta go, but I'll see y'all when I get back. Bye. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Yeah. Started my day at 7 a.m. Can't say I've done too much, just kind of tinkering around town. I got up, threw some laundry in there, threw a load of laundry in there, and now I'm about to make this breakfast sandwich I've been making all week because it is delicious. Basic English muffin, buttered with some strawberry preserve, a slice of good chunky heirloom tomato with 1 scrambled egg and 2 pieces of beef bacon. Yum. Get some food in your life. Get some food in your life, okay? But yeah, today I actually have like a few things on the docket. So number 1, I'm linking up with a friend. We're gonna go on a grocery store hang. We both need things from the grocery store. Gonna do that. Yesterday, I was with my homegirl for like 9 hours. Like, it was that type of day of just like a full catch up. We had lunch together. We had got smoothies, and we just took a long walk. We walked 15,000 fucking steps, okay? It was a long ass day, and I felt it. When I came home, when I tell you I knocked the fuck out, like, I was out. So, yeah, and we had a good conversation. It was one of them situations where it was like, because this is a friend that I don't talk to like every day. We don't be texting and stuff like that. Like, but when we get together, it's like, girl, let me tell you about this, let me tell you about that, and we're connected. Yes, the sun's coming out, amen. We are connecting on so many things because with she and I, most times they're like, we're having a parallel experience. And so a lot of what she had, you know, to share with me was very similar to what I had to share with her. She's kind of still in the thick of her situation, and I was able to offer her some perspective because I'm in a different place in my journey, you know, with that particular situation. And man, it was just, it's such a mind fuck when you hear somebody experiencing something especially if you've experienced it too, because depending on where you are in your journey, you can have that moment where it's like, man, like, you know, I know exactly what you're going through. Like, I don't even know what I'm trying to say. No, like, basically, it was so easy for me to tell her, like, this ain't it, whilst also saying, I know exactly why you think it is it. You know what I mean? Like, I fucking get it. And the analogy that I shared with her was just like, because at this stage in the game, and I feel like a lot of us are here with it, it's time for us to clock in our lives. Like, we are in need and in search of our own personal advancement, and just our pop out moment, our moment, whatever that looks like whatever your enhancing looks like that shit, motherfuckers is ready for that, right? And I'm like, yo, the way that I see it is like, I picture the future version of you looking at yourself right now, watching yourself be distracted. Like, you have a path where you can just go this way, but you keep being distracted by this thing, you know what I mean? And it's this thing that, you know, is not pouring anything into you. You're pouring something into it, and you love it so much because my camera cut off. But yeah, there's a lot of us out here that find joy in pouring into other people, in offering perspective, in having conversation, in connection, and connecting. And so when you meet people in your life and you are having those experiences, you're like, oh, this is so special. And you want it to be, you know, something. But when you find out it ain't what you had hoped for, you keep trying to rationalize it, because like, no, I have this crazy connection. No, I feel so pulled to it. I feel so called to it. And it's like, it's not because of this particular person. It's because of what you're doing in that interaction. You're pouring into them. You're having conversation. You're offering perspective. You're doing all the things you love to do. You're just not doing it with the type of person who can offer that back to you. And the thing that we are in search for is for situations where we're getting poured back into, when we're looking for love, or if we're talking about romantic relationships, it's like, if we're looking for love, or even in our work, in our interactions with our friends, you want that balanced, symbiotic, is that a word? That like balanced, like exchange of like, oh, I'm doing this thing, you know, I'm having this conversation, I'm enjoying the fuck out of this, and also I know that this person can also provide me with that same sensation. You know what I mean? It's not a one note thing. Anyway, I feel like I might be not being as clear as I want to be right now with how I'm trying to explain this, but I just feel like some of the girls need to hear this. And again, it's not about men, it's about our understanding of how we operate on this planet. And guess what? Men are a part of that, because love is a part of it. And that's, I'm speaking on the heterosexual side of things. Some people don't mess with men, but I'm talking about the ones that mess with men, child, okay? And ain't no shame in that. We are bound to have these experiences, and it's okay to talk through them. So, you know, because sometimes I really do find myself being like, fuck, I really don't want this to come off like I'm always talking about a nigga, but it's bigger than these niggas. Like, what I'm trying to get at is that that thing, you know what I'm saying? It's not always about these niggas, right? I'm telling you, it ain't. Sometimes we think it is, but it ain't about them. It ain't. You thinking you're desiring the relationship, and really what you're desiring is connection. What you're desiring is conversation. It's not this person that you are, you know, in desire for. It is feeling that you get when you have these experiences with them. Take the person out, make it less personal, because most times it is. I'm telling you something. Anywho, so had that great day yesterday, and even though it was a great day, it was still very, like, you know, kind of taxing, not just on the body, but also just like, you know, it's a lot of emotional, like, I didn't get emotional, but you know, when you're like recounting stories and shit, it's just like, God, like, I don't want to keep talking about this. Like, let's make this my last conversation, updating somebody on this shit. And I'm seeing another friend today who I haven't seen, and I do not feel like talking about this shit again, for real, for real. So I might not. Like, let's just get past it. But even in that conversation I had yesterday, I was very much more focused on sharing my perspective on the whole thing, not about the guy. It was more so on like where my head is at with all of it. So anyway, I'm seeing a friend today. We're supposed to be going to a day party. it's so cloudy and gross outside, but the sun keeps peeking out. Like the sun just popped out. So maybe it'll get nicer as the day goes on. It's only 9:48 right now, and that's not till later in the afternoon time. So there's that. But yeah, for now, breakfast sandwich. Girls, here is my outfit. Cute. I put on the wedges. Wow. Have this little bag from way back when. And then this top I got from Zara so long ago. I had to cut the tags off like years ago. I got it. I thought it was so cute. And I just have on some little shorts up under. But yeah. Face and I just can't find it. Tonight I am making branzino, frozen branzino from Trader Joe's. A friend of mine posted about it, said it was fire. I said, okay, let's try it. In order to make it, you have to thaw it out in like a non-porous bag. So we're gonna do that. You always use cold water to thaw frozen stuff, by the way. All right, so we're gonna let that sit in there for a cool, it says 30 minutes. Hopefully it does not take 30 minutes because I'm starving. Like, I'm so hungry. I kept trying to figure out, what am I gonna eat? What am I gonna eat? And I forgot, like, yo, you have stuff to eat. Like, you just gonna have to cook that shit. So we're gonna do this. I also got these seasoned corn ribs, and these take about 10 to 12 minutes to make, so yeah. With I'm gonna do all that with some asparagus on the side. I don't know why I pulled all this out when I don't need it right now. With some asparagus and maybe a little salad and maybe some avocado. I've been wanting like avocado on the side of shit. Should I do potatoes? Hold on, so it's gonna be branzino, corn ribs. Cause I do have to use these potatoes. They've just been sitting here. I could do sweet potato. No, I don't want sweet potato. Yeah, maybe I'll just cut up one potato. Just do one good potato. Okay, so yeah. I was just texting my friend some merch that I just made for everybody. But you know, the Patreon girls get first dibs. But I was just sending her a picture because I've got a sample done. And now we're like doing some fine tuning on it. And so, yeah. I feel like we should be going into production, you know what I'm saying, very soon, and yeah. So that's something fun and exciting that I'm looking forward to for sure. But anywho, girl, we went to the daggone event, and it's been so nasty and rainy. We got there, first of all, the event started at 2, it was from 2 to 6. Our plan from the get was to go there at like 4, right? But it started storming, and it was like raining on and off from 2 to like 5:30. And so we didn't leave, and I'm not talking about just like a little light rain, I'm talking about like pouring down rain. Like the clouds are gray as fuck, like it's a storm. And so we didn't leave, we just sat here and we were chopping it up. And then at like 5:45 started clearing up and the sun came out, and it's like, oh shit, okay, now's our time to shine. So we go to the event. I'm thinking the event is gonna still be like going on because the event typically will just go on longer than the actual event time. And I'm like, because it rained, I feel like maybe they'll just like, you know, it'll just be going on longer. Wrong. Got there, people was leaving out. I said, oh shit, So yeah, basically we got there and there was like little to nobody there left. So we just sat and talked, enjoyed a bev. I had water, she had a little paloma. And yeah, and then we left. I literally was like, I want to leave before it rains again, because it was just looking like rain's gonna happen again, and it did. And I'm so glad that we left, because it just would have been disgusting. Because like I said, it's not a cute rain, it's like a thunderstorm rain. And I do think this is gonna be one of those summers where it's doing that. Like, we've had a summer like that since I've been back here in Atlanta, where it just rained every day. And the rain doesn't last long. Like, I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't mind it. It's just not convenient. You know what I mean? Like, nobody wants to go out in the rain. It doesn't put anybody in the best mood. You know, it's not the best situation, especially if you're trying to be outside. Should I do 2 potatoes or 1? I don't have any type of sour cream situation, so it's gonna be just straight potato. I'll do 2. Like, I don't typically do my potato with no sour cream. I'm a sour cream girl. Pause. I don't even wanna open this. This went back June 2nd. Let's see. Ooh, I can already see it. I'm gonna wait until this trash is filled up, but this will be getting thrown out. Like, it is breeding goddamn mold. It is a mold fest in that bitch. Oh, for my legs today, my beautiful shiny legs, I use this, the Cocoa Radiant Vaseline product. I've used it once before. The only issue is that every time you sit down, you will leave residue. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just, it is going to be that. Hate that. I always feel like the fucking family that had the Jerry curls on Coming to America, and whenever they got up out their seat, they left a Jerry curl mark. Like, that's what it feels like. Man, I'm hungry as shit. Cannot wait to eat this. I guess I should go ahead and start with the potatoes. What am I doing? What I really wanted to make tonight was that lamb pasta dish, but I want to get some cilantro. And so, yeah, I don't have the cilantro, so I want some cilantro, and I want, like, what else did I say I want? Cilantro and like peppers. This might be my grocery store run. Okay, so my friend is on the way, so I am gonna be able to get that cilantro and stuff. So that's good, because I'll have it for tomorrow, which is good, because I do not want to leave my house tomorrow. Because tomorrow, the rain's actually gonna be worse. Like, it's supposed to rain. Is it? You can't even trust the weather app, because it said that it wasn't gonna rain all day, and today it literally rained all day, so boo. What am I gonna do with this? I'm gonna put this in the refrigerator. That's our fish. Okay, that's good. And the potatoes, just gonna cover up what I cut real quick. Okay, I'm hungry as hell, but I will be back. I'll see y'all when I get back. Okay, Mama is home. Whew. Quick grocery store run, and I forgot something, which is really annoying, but what can you do? I mostly just got enough for them for the next like 2 days. I'll at least be straight without having to leave, because tomorrow I really don't want to leave the house. It's Sunday, Father's Day. Probably gonna be a lot of unnecessary traffic going on, so want to avoid that. And then Monday is edit day. I don't leave my house on edit day. So we got waters, got the sour cream, I got some shiitake mushrooms, I got some Italian parsley, heavy whipping cream, cilantro, which by the way, I prefer to get the cilantro from Trader Joe's, because the Trader Joe's cilantro comes in a big bag and you get way more, and I think it's like the same price, or maybe this is like $3, which is crazy, because the size of this is ridiculous. Like, it's like nothing. And my dude wipes. That's it. I am really not in the mood to cook, but I need to eat dinner, so I'm gonna do it. I might go to bed a little later than I have been for the week, but that's all right. Ew, the men that I saw at the grocery store today were disgusting. The way men will violate you with their eyes, like, they were looking at me like doing all that. Like, bitch, go eat something. before I tear your tongue out. There's no reason why you should be looking at me like that, salivating. I had 3 men follow me out of the grocery store. First of all, the grocery store manager, who as I'm walking out, excuse me, excuse me, excuse me. I'm like, yes. And I saw him watching me the whole time I was in the store. And he saw me walk into a car, so he knew, he didn't know whether or not it was a guy in the car or whatever, but he knew he had to speed it up. He was like, excuse me, just want to tell you, you are very beautiful. Like, you're gorgeous. I said, thank you. Walk off. Like, you know what's so interesting about seeing someone who you think is beautiful? You don't have to tell them. Especially when it's late at night and now we're in a situation where it can be read as like a dangerous and scary situation because we're in a dark parking garage and you're the manager of the store and you just left the store to run out and tell me that I'm gorgeous. Hey, I don't give a dang dong. Get back in that market. Ain't got no business outside of the damn supermarket. You supposed to be in there patrolling the damn checkout lane. And you over here worried about telling somebody they gorgeous. And that's the problem. Bitch can't even grocery shop. I don't mind a compliment, I just like it the right way. And the right way does not include a motherfucker chasing me down or eyeballing me all in the store. And then as I'm leaving, running out to tell me, you're beautiful, you know, you're gorgeous. Say something innovative. My friend said the nicest thing to me today after we left. She like sent me a long, beautiful text message. And I'm so grateful to have friends in my life that see me and appreciate me, because you need that. You need people who see you and understand you and appreciate you. You know what I'm saying? And it's so good to have that shit from people who are not getting anything from you. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not a transactional relationship. Like, and specifically with friends, like, you know, it just feels really nice because we're all just choosing each other. Like, this is a choice for us to be friends, you feel me? And this particular friend, I've been friends with for 20 years. We were thinking about that, like, wait, when did we meet? And actually, yo. Wait, what? Hold on, 20 years sounds crazy. That doesn't make sense. 15 years. We had the math all wrong, but still, that's a long fucking time. That's a long time. Anyway, let's get cooking. Branzino, potatoes, avocado, and the corn ribs. Yum. I'm mad I don't have any more sumac. That's what I would put on here. We just gonna work with it. Let's take a little bit night. Let's first take a bite of a lovely potato. First of all, let's thank God. God, thank you. You ain't had a potato that good. Let's move on to the fish. Branzino, first time cooking it. Let's see. Oh Lord. Oh wow. Wow. Need some avo. Oh. Let's taste this corn rib. No. Amen. Fia.
McQueen, the Oscar-winning. Oh no. Oh no. Oh.
Very much looking for.
I'm just saying, wow, because I feel like I'm really good at being silent. Oh my god, now y'all wear me the hell out. What? Where's this one?
Hello, my darlings. I'm sitting here preparing lunch. I'm making my little smoked salmon wrap, which I put that full ingredients list and like it's a whole video how I make it step by step on Patreon. So I'm making that, and then also heating up some of the potatoes I made from last night with some asparagus because I'm gonna have that on the side, and some avocado. Team, eat, 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 you got to eat, 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 eat. God, like, it's in full effect. We are eating our food. We are getting our nutrients. We are making sure the body is getting what it needs in order to do what we need it to do.
B&B experience.
Do you feel like you're like open or like?
Of course, maybe.
Yeah.
When you come down?
No, I'm not happy.